Hi guys. How's everyone today? I'm still trying to get stuff up and going on all my platforms. There was a suggestion for my title and it cracked me up. Too bad I can't actually use that one for here. Just go live, man. Just go live. I don't want all that fancy shit. I just want to go live. So, first of all, good morning. What have you guys been up to? I know you can hear my voice. I am sick. So there's that. I am doing better than I have been doing though. So progress is progress. Let's see my chat. Hi guys. Why my chat's not pulling up? Sorry guys, I got a lot of stuff going on. My chat's being so weird. So how have you guys been this morning? I know it's 1 o'clock. It's still morning for me. I didn't get up until like 11 or something. I did have pancakes this morning though, so a nice start to the day. I still have to get to all my socials and stuff. I haven't been anywhere. Like, it's also why I still look homeless. I'm still in my PJs. My hair probably looks crazy too. You know, that's the good thing about having a bonnet because even with I haven't brushed my hair yet this morning, but it still doesn't look extremely bad. Hi. You missed me, didn't you? Hi, guys. I'm still half asleep. I did have pancakes though. I feel like I've been sleeping more. I've had. Oh, I see you found your tax. Good boys and girls always do. Um, the leg tattoo. This one that's kind of. Is that the one you're talking about? This is my Venom tattoo. Um, I forgot what I was saying. Hmm. I'm sick, guys. That's why my voice is all raspy and crazy sounding. Like, how are you, Cassie? See, you're making yourself familiar with my room. I'm actually streaming on 5 platforms right now. So, be weary of my tip menu because some of the features in there I cannot provide, as I'm live on channels that require me to be PG-13. I think it's PG-13. That means no. That means no fun. That means no. The life of being restricted. Anyway, hell yeah, my legs are literally the biggest part of me. You know how some people have like a long torso, or like some people have a longer chest. Me, I have extremely long legs. What's funny is I can stand beside of people that are over 6 foot tall, and my legs are as long or longer than theirs. That sounds crazy, right? But it's true. Good morning, guys. I'm sick, which is why I sound like raspy and crazy. I've been sleeping a lot. I wanted to try to come live the last few days, but one, I haven't felt well. Two, I had some doctor's appointments and some errands that I had to keep up with. Like, I never get to stop. It's always fucking going. Always, always going. So, yeah. I did want to say that on this platform, there's a list that has um, it's like a store for things that I endorse, right? Well, there's two things on there that I would really like to highlight right now. One is the thing that I'm actually holding my phone on right now. If you go back to my little store, you'll see this thing that's supposed to be for a car visor. Okay, so you put it on your car visor, and it has a ton of flexibility, like different angles, different heights, shit like that. Um, Extremely adjustable. Well, that is supposed to be for your car, but I'm actually using it for my phone right now inside. I wanted to say that because some people don't think about all of the versatility that you get whenever you get something like that. And because of the way it's made, you can literally slide it up and down and move it, open it wider. And I have mine mounted onto my monitor. And I mean, you can see it does a pretty amazing job. I say that because I did look at the store, I think it was yesterday maybe, and they have it on sale for like $4.99. So I want to say I definitely suggest, if you need something for your car, maybe you like to use the GPS whenever you're driving. Maybe you're like me and you want to be able to use it not just in the car, but maybe you like to cook and you want it during your cooking time, or maybe you have time for yourself, like you're soaking in a bath or whatever, and you want to use it there. You can literally mount this thing to anything that you can slide it down on. Like, it's pretty fucking cool. And I wanted to share that because not everybody thinks about um, using things like that if they're supposed to be like for a car inside of the house. Now, I do use mine for my car too, but I feel like the way this one is made, I can literally use it in all kinds of places. So instead of like moving all my equipment and shit, like I have a specific stand for my phones and stuff. Instead of moving that because it's more bulky, I literally can just take and move this and sit it wherever. Plus the advantages for the angles and shit, like the angles are ridiculously I mean, I don't even know how to fucking say it, flexible. Like, it has a 2 point pivot system. So you can literally tilt it down. And then at the end of it, there's another little spot that has a set of gears that you can rotate, and it moves like this, right? It's like a little ball. that you can tighten and loosen on, and you can literally rotate your phone anywhere on that. So I'm not saying that because I'm like trying to endorse something that I don't use. I refuse to tell people about products that I don't use personally and enjoy. So if I mention something to you, know that it's something that I've fucking used thoroughly, and I enjoy it. I also wanted to highlight my mic because it's amazing. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. Oh, now you can see it. So my mic has all these amazing fucking colors. Look at that. All these amazing colors and shit. You can literally rotate it up and down for the volume. Do I see chats? Oh, it depends. That's the first chat I've seen from you. So I don't know if I've seen your chat or not, because that's the first one I've seen. I can say that I can say that sometimes shit gets like clumped together in chat. So maybe I missed it that way. But I'm like telling you guys because this is in my store, right? And it was on sale. I'm not sure if it was this week. Chat offer. Oh, today's your birthday. I need some more information, of course. You can send me a private message and tell me about your birthday. So back to my mic. I have used this mic since I purchased it. And how old are you, by the way? I've used this mic since I purchased it. It wasn't something that I literally like left in a box or whatever. I got this bitch out as soon as I got it because I was so excited. I had I'd been looking for and trying to find a mic for a really long time, like one that I would thoroughly enjoy. This one, I found it originally on Amazon, and I like put it away for a rainy day. I was like, well, whenever my other mic messes up and whenever I go to purchase a new one, I'll look into this one, because I really didn't want to buy one if my other one worked, especially considering the price that it was. So my other mic ended up messing up, and then right about that time, this one went on sale. So it was like meant to be. So I purchased this one, and I absolutely fucking love it. It has, okay, I'll get you just a moment why. So it actually has the color changing effect, which I really fucking like because it matches my keyboard and my mouse and all my other gaming equipment. I'm a gamer. I don't know if you guys are. I don't know what the fuck you do in your free time, but if you're a gamer, a podcaster, anything like that, this is a super fucking awesome mic. I can say that I have tried to look at the different volumes. Like I turned it all the way down to see if it was still noticeable, like if I could still hear myself. And then I turned it all the way up, checked to see if there was like some kind of distortion, anything like that. It was fucking good, all good. And then with everything else, like it comes with a really long cord. So if, say, your computer or this one, actually, you can take the little USB thing off and it turns into a C end, just like your phone charger. You can literally fucking plug that bitch in, so you can use it on your phone, you can use it on your laptop, like your desktop. Like it's very versatile. So I say all of that again because it's an amazing brand, it's amazing fucking quality, and 10 to 1, it's been my favorite purchase so far. And I've had a lot of fucking mics. If you've been following me, you know I've been doing at least some kind of streaming for 10 years. Yeah, I've been doing my video chats, my live streaming. I haven't had all of these platforms for like 10 years, but collectively. So I'm going to say it is definitely fucking worth it. What? I'm wearing my pajamas. These are my pajamas. All right, now I will get to you why. Oh, I didn't even see those. There's been so much craziness go on. Hi, MJ. How are you? I am shooting for fucking amazing. I'm sick, as you can hear. Like, there's, my voice has been kind of raspy the past few days because I have a sinus infection and inner ear infection. Um, and I have like fluid and shit behind my ear. And I have a start of an ear infection, but right now it's just the inner ear infection. So I sound gross. Listen, tattoos always cost fucking money. That's hella expensive. I know from experience. I'm a collector. Hmm. I don't know if I like you yet. Why? We'll have to see. But if I do end up liking you, I might spoil you. Well, make sure you send your name to me because I have, you may. I have like, I couldn't tell you how many requests. You're okay? Or are you on vacation? I need to know these things. I couldn't even tell you. I would have to think about how much money I spent. I try not to think about it because tattoos are very fucking expensive. And it's like, if I think about it, then I feel kind of guilty whenever I go to get my next one. Like, I've already spent this much money. But I think that's really one of the only ways I spoil myself, though. Like, I fucking love tattoos. We'll see. We'll see. I forgot to get my drink. Yes, 100%. I can tell you from experience, they are highly addictive, especially if you, um, it has a certain feeling, right? If you like that feeling, or if it's like comforting, calming, a release of some kind, like it's going to be more than addictive for you. I can tell you from experience. For me, it was like, I think the foot and at the top of your foot, I don't have the insides of my hands, my palms done, but I can tell you from experience, the top of your foot is fucking rough. It's fucking rough. The back of your hands is too, and like your fingers, but the feet are the worst. And then next, I would say, like on your hands, like your fingers. And I know your palm is really fucking. Is that you? Why? I just sent me that. Aw. That wasn't for you. Why? That was for my good boy that just woke up 30 minutes ago. I like when good boys wake up and send me $100. it not only makes me go, ah, but it's very appealing. I will have to say good morning to him. My toes are a little cold. I had socks on earlier and I started getting a fever, so I had to take them off because I was burning the fuck up. And now I'm freezing to death again because my Tylenol's kicked in. Sunny, that means you like your man parts abused. That's what that means. Well, if you have man parts. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Well, I don't think the bottom of the wrist is bad. What's your name on there, Wyatt? Good morning. Good morning. I had to put my socks on. My toes are getting chilly. Listen, I am fucking homeless looking right now. This is my sleeping clothes. I'm up. I look a little homeless. Well, it's morning to me because I woke up at 11. I slept all morning. Sweet. I will go add you now. Like, I dropped my phone again. I'm also very, 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 very sad. There was a terrible storm that came through Kentucky, and it like flooded my farm again. But like my yard was flooded. It came into a portion of my house. Like it was a crazy ass fucking storm. Or it's fucking crazy lightning and shit. Like I like thunderstorms, especially if it's those like summer storms that have like heat and a cool breeze, and you get this lightning display that's fucking gorgeous. Like I love storms like that. I don't, however, like storms that fuck everything up. Super inconvenient because, you know, the power goes out. I get shit that's struck by lightning. Have you guys ever had anything struck by lightning? I have had something struck twice in my life, right? So once was whenever I lived at my old farmhouse, and I didn't use a surge protector. Ended up frying a ton of my shit, including my Xbox at the time. So I was not happy. Um, wait, I take that back. I had it happen 3 times because it happened whenever I lived up in Newport once too. But at the old farm, it's been like 12 years since that happened. In Newport, it happened 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago. And then, what do you know? I no longer have a home entertainment center because, you know, this last storm kind of fried it. So now I can't even listen to my music. Like, Of course, I can turn my phone on, whatever. And I have my earbuds and shit. But like, if I want to like just drown out the atmosphere with music and then just fucking dive in, you can't do that. I'm sad. Well, hello. I should buy a lottery ticket. I don't think I would win. Well, I would take that back. There was one time I did think I would win, and I didn't win big, but I did win. So, you're super nice and chill. Well, I'll be the judge of that. You're in Florida? Mm. Hi, Lou. What are you having for dessert? I want a dessert. I want some of that Coca-Cola cake again. Mm, that shit's so fucking good. Hi, Colorado. I'm Queen. What the fuck? Never hits the same place twice. Listen, it has hit my shit 3 times. Maybe, maybe I attract the lightning though, because um, I've been in a separate spot every time that it has hit. So I'm the common denominator. I mean, the only thing I can say is maybe the lightning is attracted to me, which I mean, electronics, I do fry them. Did I tell you guys that? I know I told uh, you guys that, but I don't. A 6'3" Southern gentleman. Well, tell me, Sonny, are you submissive? What does it take? Yeah, I'll write you back. Depends. What do you have to trade? I like trading. Definitely into bartering. I do a lot of bartering, like money for time, you know? You're not? Oh, well, if I have to talk you into it, I don't really have an interest. Oh, wait just a minute. I got this message from my bestest boy. Mm. What the fuck is my app doing? It keeps fucking closing. This is fucking annoying. Fucking hell, man. I think there's something going on with fucking socials. Or maybe it's my phone. I don't know. I did drop it. The fuck is wrong with this damn app? Well, that's a big no. That's a huge no. That's a huge no. Why, if you are, oh, you left the room. Yeah, of course you left the room. Hell no. That's a hell no. Fucking hundred. 100 fucking tokens. The fuck? Hmm. No, I just need someone to send me $300 so I can buy my new tent, and I'll be happy. Temporarily. Okay, I can get back to. Hmm. Well, I only like submissive, Sunny. I definitely don't like cheap ass motherfuckers, Nico. You need to go somebody else. You need to go find somebody else's room because you're in the wrong fucking place, man. Wrong fucking place. Well, hello, Michael. What reminds you of powder? I don't think I've seen that. What have you been up to, Lou? No, Sonny. I'm talking to fucking Y, the motherfucker that left my room because he asked me for my time and then wanted to give me 100 tokens for a few minutes. Like, what? That's lost. That's lost. What do you mean I don't say anything? I was updating my socials. Well, technically, I wasn't updating my socials. I was talking to my three bestest boys that I have to say hi to every time like, anytime I pick up my phone. I have three submissives that have served me for a long time. and they are a priority. So whenever I pick up my phone for the day, they're my first contacts. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Yeah, I know. I know, Sonny. Like, what the fuck does he? I don't understand people like that. Even even those people that like have purple names, like it doesn't mean that they consistently send large amounts. They just have spent a lot at some point um, within the, there's a range. Anyway, I'm not going to explain a whole lot because I'm on other platforms that I can't talk a whole lot about that shit. But I can say if you are coming to me to get my time, then it's not going to be good for you to, especially if you're trying to like get extra time to like try to fucking lowball any kind of shit in relation to me. Because that's how you get on my fucking bad side, man. Right. Like I don't think some of these people fucking know. Like um what does one get with my email address? Well, you can contact me for adventures. I like adventures. Well, Richie, your name reminds me of Catfish Billy. Do you like Yellow Wolf? That's what it reminds me of. Well, um, I don't feel amazing. I'll actually be in Tennessee this week. Well, then you need my email address. I'm glad. I'm glad you know Yellow Wolf, and I wasn't like, I come through Alabama whenever I go to Texas because I usually drive. Now I have flown, but I usually drive. I like the drive. It's a really long drive, but I enjoy it. It takes 14 to 16 hours to drive that. Literally an entire day. In North Carolina, um, I come there when I'm touring sometimes, but like I'm not there regularly. There should be taker, but keep in mind that whenever you are reviewing my tip menu, I'm on a PG-13 stream right now because I have a ton of streams going on, and the others are PG-13. So there's not a whole lot of fun to be had. But I wanted to chill with you guys while I was streaming on my other shit too. Because every now and then I find somebody on here that I enjoy. Every now and again. You love my outfit? It's jammies. Sleeping clothes. Thanks. Oh, and I sound all stuffy because I have a sinus infection. I sound really raspy. It's annoying. I will enjoy you. Hmm. I did, Richie. I actually planned to be in North Carolina. It was like a month ago, and then at some point in the future, but I would have to look at my schedule because my brain's all still like everywhere. But I actually had to cancel my tour plans for the last like month and a half because um, I had a death in the family. So I've been. It's also why I've not been online. Well, there's several reasons I haven't been online, but one, the biggest um, was the death in my family, and I've been just kind of picking up pieces, and you know how that goes. Hmm. I don't know, Sonny. What? You have me on. Who are you? How come I don't know you? Yeah. Unfortunately, it is a part of life. It's just not one that is enjoyable. Like I find the beauty in everything. Sometimes it's just a little harder to. You know what I mean? Well, hello. Hello. Thank you, Diesel. I'm on there now, Stephen. And there was a question over here that I was going to get to, but I completely forgot. Um, Hold on, guys. Being a couch potato, Blue, I definitely feel you. I've been taking a lot of naps. Yes, yes, I tour. I tour. My voice is cracking. Um, I usually do more touring this past year and the current year. I made all my submissives travel to me because, well, my best boys volunteer to travel to me. I don't have to tell them to, especially if I have a lot going on. Like if um, if they have my time, they travel to me. I think the only traveling that I've been doing for touring the last 2 years has been to Ohio. Um, I this year had set up to do an extended tour and include a bunch of other states, and then I ended up only getting a couple of those tours in, a couple parts of that tour, and then I ended up having the kind of family misfortune snowball effect. So I'm just now getting back on track. I don't do that for free. Ever. Um, all of the ones that don't allow any kind of adult shit. Sing gospel music. Do I sound, do I sound like I sing gospel music? Hi, Jackal. You missed me, didn't you? But yeah, I've had a whole lot going on. How are you, Jackal? Always, always a good boy. Um, I've been having just a ton of shit going on. Like, I really wanted to spoil myself and go camping. I had a camping trip planned, and I ended up having like a ton of shit go wrong. And then um, the passing of family, and it's like right before that, maybe I guess a month prior, I think it was about a month. Um, my grandma was in the hospital. She almost died. And then, the stuff with my brother. And then it's been like, it's just, it's been hectic. Like, hectic. I want to go camping so bad. Well, on my farm, um, I have a shit ton of property. Who's calling me? Um, I have a shit ton of property, so it's like literally I could go and just camp at different spots on the farm, and it'd be like a new place every other day. Um, I hunt on my land. I love hunting. Yeah, Jackal, it's been tough. It was like, I thought last year was going to be the worst of it. I was like, man, this year is like hell. It's been like, because the past year, this last one, like, I was almost murdered twice. I had a shit ton of stuff going on with my family. My family's, um, oh my goodness, why did my brain just fucking forget words? Um, my parents' mortgage. They didn't tell me they were behind. I had to get caught up on that. So I ended up having to drop literally fucking 3 grand just to fucking get like them up to where they were supposed to be. And then I had a ton of shit with my kids. I have 3 kids. I don't know if you guys know. And then I had like, I have a whole fucking list. I could keep fucking going. My thing is, the only time I ever like share shit like that is whenever I want to help somebody else. Like if somebody else is going through a difficult time and they feel like they need somebody to relate to, so they're not like alone or whatever. That's about the only time I really share my shit, or unless I'm talking to, like I told you guys, I have my 3 main submissives that have served me consistently for a long time. Um, Sometimes I update them on life shit, especially if it's gonna like affect the amount of contact that I have, because I keep up with them like they're my mates, kind of, because those people, they have a priority in my life, like the other people that mean a lot to me. But other than that, I've like ghosted socials for the past 2. My life has literally been a, like, it's not even just been shitty. It's been like a fucking garbage dump. Like, and there's been parts of it that were literally fucking hell. But again, it's one of those things. I don't like to bitch about shit, especially stuff that I can't control that just affect me, like on an emotional level, that start to develop like these, I guess, mental factors. So, in order for me to do the best for my mental health and the best for me, I just haven't been streaming, and I actually canceled my touring for 2 months, and well, I didn't cancel, I rescheduled, right? So those people that I was seeing for my sessions, I just kind of moved them to a more convenient time. Yeah, it's fucking annoying, but it's life. And I mean, although it's one of those situations like, yeah, you almost die, but you don't die. So it's kind of like you try to look for the best in that, but also sometimes it's a little harder. So I'm glad, Sonny. Hopefully, all the terrible shit is in the past and you can fucking dominate life. Not the world, because that's me, but life. Yes, that's exactly it, Jackal. It's it it gives room for growth after repair, right? Not like full repair, but when you're repairing, that allows for growth. Fuck yeah, I'm hanging in there. If I wasn't, I would hate to see where I would fucking be. Let me tell you. Good. You fucking deserve it, Sonny. Hopefully you're kicking some ass, getting a fucking pay increase because we all need that. Thank you, Diesel. You better fucking believe it. Hi, Greg. If I ever come to Kentucky, Diesel, what are you talking about? You must be new here. I'm in Kentucky. I deserve more than that. Oh, I didn't tell you. I left my tent out. There was a fucking storm. Bitch got ripped. So I have to get a new tent. I'm glad, Sonny. I'm glad you like it here. Listen, if I was at a store and I saw some person trying to like get by, say they were stealing something because they're trying to feed their family, you better believe I'm going to pay for that for them. Because it's one thing to be like somebody that's stealing shit for some kind of fucking habit. Say you got some kind of dependency, drug habit or some kind of shit. Or say you're just a shitty fucking person. Because there's some people that have a lot of fucking money and they're just shitty fucking people. Um, but if it's someone that is like trying to take care of their family, you better fucking believe I'm going to help them. And if I have the means to help them on whatever level, I'm going to do so. Because I feel like we need more people like that in the world. I feel like that's part of the reason people live the way that they do. Like, I feel like in America, especially, there are so many working class people that barely make ends meet. And then there are very few people that are like million and billionaires, but the million and billionaires are the ones that always get shit for free. And on top of always getting shit for free, they always fucking penny pinch and try to use other people to their advantage to pay the smallest amount possible. And then they get upset if somebody else makes any kind of fucking money at all because they want all the money. So I feel like it's disproportionate, and that the American government does not take care of its people like it should, especially for the working class to put in the work that they do. So if I see somebody struggling to fucking feed their family and I have the means to help their family, you better fucking believe I'm going to. And I would hope anybody with the means to do so wouldn't be like those pieces of shit that have all of that fucking money and they're like a fucking useless dragon sitting on it. Makes me want to fucking. I'm not gonna tell you what it makes me want to do, because then they're gonna say I'm being abusive on stream. And listen, first of all, I don't need my fucking streams taken from me. And then, second, I get paid for that. So, oh, why did you have to roll something so fucking good, Pud? I can't give that to you right now. Ugh. If you add me on social media, send me a DM. I will get it to you, though. It'll just be more on a private level. I'll send you some nice. I'll send you a nice video, unless you want like a card. Yeah. They definitely don't deserve any good jackal. You know, it's very disproportionate for the good, because you'll often find that the good people in life usually do not find as much success as the shitty people. Not always, but usually. Yeah, that's right. All for that fucking hoard that they will never spend in their lifetime. Their kids will never spend, and their grandkids will never spend. In fact, they'll keep passing it down and teach their kids how to be shitty fucking assholes so that they can do the same thing. Yes, Jackal. Unfortunately, with me being gone all of my streams, I can't do like any of my adult related shit, especially if I can't like um mm, like I don't even know how to fucking say it. My brain's still fucking slow, man. I need a piece of that Coca-Cola cake and a foot rub and maybe somebody under my desk. Definitely Coca-Cola cake. Thanks, Harry. I'm this is what I look like when I roll out of bed. Literally. I always consider it like half homeless looking. Hi, Deadeye. MJ, listen. I feel it. I feel it. Poly relationships. What do you mean? Excuse me. What do you mean? How are they working out for me? Like, how do they function? Is that what you mean? Are you asking how poly relationships work or how my relationships work? Application for what? I have several. Not kidding. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, things with my partner are more than okay. They're fucking amazing. But I am very conscious of there's a puzzle I gotta solve to keep my stuff live. That is so fucking weird to me. um well, I'm gonna tell you that's first of all, that's not how that fucking works. It's not just, oh, I think I'm attracted to someone else. I think I want to try this other person out. That's not how poly relationships should ever be considered, ever. If someone wants a poly relationship, they need to have a strong foundation with whoever their nesting partner is. Um, like, there should be no fucking question, you know, the transparency, the working portion of every aspect of your relationship. Like, you should be best friends with your partner, and there should be no kind of like secrecy. There shouldn't be some kind of fucking like shame. Oh, I can't share this with them, whatever. Because if there is, you're not ready for that. So if you're like talking about swinging and say you have a person in mind, that sounds like a short-term relationship, whether it's like one night or 1 week or 1 month or 6 months or whatever. That's just not going to last. It's not going to last because you don't have the best foundation that you could have for longevity. um, Poly isn't something that you try on. You either are or you aren't. Now, you can be poly curious because you don't know. Maybe you don't know, but you don't just try on poly. Mm. And I mean, again, I understand that. There could be those times where, what? It says somebody sent me tokens, but I don't know who it was because it was like the sound for the tokens and stuff. And then there was a delay in chat, and then a bunch of chat rushed in, but it still doesn't have whoever sent me the tokens. So I can't say anything to you because I don't know who you are. Um, Back to like the relationship aspect. If someone is proposing like being with someone and it's just like out of the blue, yeah, see, that's, I knew that sounded fucked up. Hold on, I have to refresh this stream. I don't know. Yeah, like, what is going on? You know, the last time it did this shit, it was because of some dumbass bitch that decided that they wanted to. Oh, there's all the fucking tokens. Okay, let me go back and read them. Yeah, I don't know, Jackal. No, I have no fucking idea. I don't know what's going on with it. The last time it did this, it was because there was an update for my computer, and I had to push the update through, right? Well, after the update, it still was acting way fucking weird. And come to find out, my stream was being affected because of some fucking. Hopefully, it's working now. My stream was being affected because some fucking dumbass was reporting my shit like I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing while I was outside, because there are certain restrictions for doing stuff outside when you're streaming, right? Well, yeah. Anyway, um, I appealed it, but it still affected my entire stream. It actually fucked up me developing a relationship with one person on this stream. So it was very fucking annoying. My box. What do you mean a box? What are you talking about? And I'm a community poly. I don't believe in the let me have a partner that my partner never interacts with. I don't feel like me having a partner that wants a relationship like that, that's not healthy for me. And it's not going to be healthy for them, especially because of kind of who I am, like my line of work, my interests, the way I do things. Like, if someone is so insecure that they can't meet my other partner, then I don't need to be with them. Now, if it's one of those, oh, we just got in a new relationship and this person's supposed to be my nesting partner, and then you dive into that shit, that's different. I'm talking about if it's an established relationship. Like if you've been with somebody for 10 years and they still feel extremely insecure, nothing can be done to fix it, they don't want to meet anybody, and they get like extremely jealous and insecure whenever you're with this person or whatever, then I feel like that person not only needs therapy, but there's a lot of shit that needs to be resolved before even looking at potentially bringing someone else in. You can't fix your relationship by adding someone else to your relationship. I don't know how many times I have to tell people that. I don't know how many times I have to explain it or how many ways I have to break it down. If you are having issues with your partner, adding another partner is not going to fix that. Whether it's a momentary thing or a long term thing, it's not going to fix that. What will fix that is open communication, understanding, compassion, and a good foundation. So there's a difference if, say, you're going to a um, professional for therapy, whether that be like uh, a general therapist that you picked out of like Psychology Today, or if it's like someone more specific, like my kind of work, that's still therapy. All of that's fucking therapy. Well, if you're going to this therapist and they are helping you with shit, um, maybe the person that is going to therapy is the one that needs fixed. Like, they're whatever they got going on needs fixed. Um, then after they get past all of their shit, they should have a better working relationship with their partner. If they don't, something's going on with communication, something's going on with balance. People aren't doing what the fuck they're supposed to do. So, again, nobody that is in an unhealthy position should be adding other people to the mix, whether it's like a unicorn, whether you getting like some kind of one night stand, whether you doing like um I'm going to say this term, and I know that some of you have some kind of derogatory feelings or um like viewpoint because of the stereotypical humiliation aspect. But like whenever it comes to cuckold relating kind of shit, there's so much room for growth within that. And part of that attraction is having the ability to grow through that with your partner. So that dynamic is just a little different, but also when it comes to the transparency, the communication, the being your best friend, all of that shit, that still holds 100% true, right? It's just different kinds of therapy for different kinds of interests and different kinds of issues that you would have. So it's a matter of finding the root issue and helping resolve that shit. But again, if you don't communicate, you'll never figure that shit out. But it doesn't matter if it's like a one time kind of situation, say you're a swinger, or if it's a prolonged thing. Maybe you're trying out poly. That makes me want to, ugh. Um, if you are in a relationship where you feel like you can't be 100% transparent with whoever it is that's involved, then you shouldn't be doing it, or you shouldn't be with that person. Because all in all, it's one of those things like, what the hell is going on, man? Because all in all, you should not be having a relationship with someone that isn't compatible. And ultimately, if you can't be honest, then ultimately you're not compatible. Now, I can say that I've had submissives in the past that had mates that, for whatever reason, couldn't do or didn't feel like safe, or mentally it was just not for them. Physically, it was not for them. Whatever the case, I have had quite a few submissives that came for therapy because their mate couldn't provide that. Um, and that's understandable. Like, if that's the case and it's not affecting a relationship negatively and the person knows about it, there's communication, open transparency and shit, then that's literally helping the longevity of that relationship, because this person is getting what they need. Even if they can't get it from a nesting partner, they're getting what they need. But there's boundaries, there's agreements, there's communication, there's trust and understanding. Because all in all, if you can't trust and understand the person you're with, again, some shit needs to change. Hold on, guys. I'm going back and looking at shit. A whole lot. A whole lot. Yes, I have a partner. Um, the last time I had two partners was, let me think, like, not asexual partners. The last time I had sexual partners, multiple. Um, 3.5 years. Yeah, because um, I broke up with my boyfriend 3.5 years ago. But like, um, Before that, see, I go through this process of elimination. I have a whole lot of things. Like, there's a pathway that I go through before I even consider dating anyone. It takes a long time. Like, I have to be friends with somebody for a really long time before I'll consider dating them. Like, um, with my first marriage, my husband was my best friend for 2 years before I started dating him. And then any of my past relationships were like that as well. I was friends with them first, had a developed relationship, decided if it was something that I was interested in, and then over time decided if that was something I wanted to invest in. If it wasn't, then I stayed friends, even if they were interested in more, because I don't do the whole um, like one side emotion kind of half-assed effort shit. I feel like if you're gonna commit to something like that, it should not only be for long term, but it should be with complete transparency and um, like I don't even. There's like so many things that should be contained within that before making a decision, but ultimately it should be transparency, communication, balanced effort. I feel like nobody should be doing all of everything in a relationship. Like, that's super shitty. And if you're one of those people, then you don't need to be igniting fire in anyone because you don't deserve shit. So, for me, I feel like I get to know people long term to decide if that's the one person I want to be with. Mostly because a lot of people put on this like mask temporarily so that they can win you over or some shit. Um, and while I am very good at reading people, um, if I don't spend enough time with somebody, then maybe I might make a decision that isn't as informed because I didn't spend enough time with them. So ultimately, I feel like, excuse me, ultimately, I feel like it's one of those don't rock. Oh, thanks, Danny. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I haven't made any new videos uh, in a while. So, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. But if you're like a half-assed bitch that only wants small portions or certain things from someone, then fuck off. I feel like the only time that is acceptable is if that's what the other person wants to. Like, if you both are in agreement and both of you want a relationship like that, cool. If not, then you need to stop acting like you want to build something. See, what the hell is going on with you? What is going on? No, I do not have a navel ring. My navel ring got ripped out. What I'm describing is chaos, not a healthy relationship. That's not true at all. Mm-hmm. The fuck? Damn fly. Oh, Tino. I don't know how many tattoos I have. I stopped counting them because that question is annoying to me. You know, the amount of people that literally don't have a life. You would think with someone being what's supposed to be an adult, but that's not true. You see, the problem, the problem with you is you're one of those people that come here to pretend like you're a troll, but really you have this deep desire for humiliation, and other people don't know what you're doing, but I do. And let me tell you, I don't do that for free. When you're the best at something, you charge for it. Why is it doing that? I don't know why it keeps doing that. So fucking annoying. It literally the same shit happened last time. And it's not like I got some kind of, I'm inside and everything. Thinking of it. Hell no. I'm thinking of the reality way. You're just upset that I know what you're doing, so you're not getting anything out of me. I play your little violin for you. It vanished. What platform? I don't know what platform you're talking about. And I don't know what the fuck is going on with this stream. It is fucking shitty. It keeps doing weird stuff. It like stops and restarts. What? Like, it's doing it again. It's literally acting like there's something wrong with it. Anyway, again, I don't play for free. See, that's the thing. Most people that are trolls are very sad individuals on the inside. Some people even develop this interest that is very deeply ingrained, that causes them to have a release of certain chemicals. And not only do I have over 10 years of professional experience with these types of individuals, I also have a degree. Oh, you know what? Or sometimes it's humorous whenever people don't understand reverse psychology, and then sometimes it's fucking sad. Because think about it. There are plenty of people out there that like to talk hella shit or be like shitty to some people because they're like, oh, you're a gold digger. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Well, the people that go around trolling people looking for that humiliation interest, I see them the same way as those people out holding a cup asking for money. Like, I see that the same, because ultimately, if you have the means to, you would respect someone that is good at that shit and compensate them for their time. Unless you're a beggar, which again, I see as you going out and shaking your little cup. It's ironic that those are the people that try to body shame others too. Mm. You would be right, Jackal. You would be 100% right. But that's why people don't get my shit for free. I charge and then tax times 3. But that's why the good ones stay with me. Because you don't get better than the best. I need a snack. How long have we been streaming? I don't even know. Oh, we've been on here an hour and a half. Thanks, Roy. What do you do for a life? Excuse me, what does that even mean? What do you mean? I'm talking. Oh no, not hiccups too. Mm. I, I. um, well, I didn't take. Oh, yeah, I didn't take that one down. I will tell you what did happen to that. Okay. So, um, as you know, that was specifically for people like I was just talking about, right? That was my way of throwing out some quarters. Okay. So the clip that you're talking about, I actually put on there because I know that there are people out there that uh, can't compensate properly. Um, Maybe not because they don't want to, but because they don't have the means, right? So that's the reason I uploaded that, because I was trying to help those people that were in a tight spot for whatever reason. Well, um, whenever they had the massive like revamp of the website, it was reported for I'm trying to think of exactly what they called it. Um, I can't even remember what exactly they called it, but anyway, it boiled down to they said that it was the humiliation was too hard, and that it was abusive. So, and it was just literally me and my Doc Martens and my lovely, talented mouth. And I don't know if I hurt some people's feelings and it was reported over and over, or if it was like just on principle, like, oh, this is too rough for us. They're sensitive people. Like, why are you gonna look up what? Why are you gonna look up humiliation if that's not what you want? But anyway, so that's what happened to that. I was very disappointed. I was very disappointed. I love that clip too. Um, and I haven't replaced it because I don't I don't know how to not I don't know how to tone it down and not be mean. Like, whenever I am catering to a certain thing, I am fully zoned in, right? And I don't know how to take half of that zone and be like, oh, let me water this down because they're sensitive little bitches. Like, I just don't. I don't know how to go by their guidelines and still provide what it's supposed to be. Like, how do you cater to that for that and not provide that? Like, that seems ludicrous. Like, why even have a category for it? Like, there's still a category that exists for it. But apparently, I am too good at it. It seems crazy, right? But that's what happened to it. Um, I bitched about that for like 6 months. I was fucking pissed because I knew a lot of people that did enjoy it that um, didn't have the means, to get some kind of custom shit. So that, and I ended up getting quite a few people that was interested in um, like one-on-one time because of that clip. But yeah, they removed it. Thanks, David. Oh, thanks, Demon. I like roses. I think I'm starting to get a fever again. I'm starting to get cold. Like, I always start freezing and get like chill bumps and stuff right before. And then I burn up. And then I freeze. And then I burn up. And it's ridiculous. But if you can see closely, I'm starting to get those little goosebump things. I'll have to take some more Tylenol. Thank you, David. Did I say that already? Well, I hope it's calmed down because I eventually want to be able to post again. But, like, ultimately, I'm also not trying to waste time. You know what I mean? I don't waste time because I could literally be somewhere else doing something more productive. What? What did he say? Well, it's David and Demon right now. Hi, guys. I don't even know. Is this still doing that shit, Jackal? But that's what happens to a lot of my stuff. Um, I feel like there's just so much intimidation and jealousy. Like that's literally what happens the majority of the time. It's people being intimidated and jealous, or they get their little sad fucking feelings hurt, and then they're like, "Oh, let me ruin somebody's life because they didn't want to send me a photo." I don't know, Jackal. I guess I'm gonna have to. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with this stream. I don't even know. I don't know why it's doing that. Um, uh, yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't because whenever I look at it, it looks like it's fine. Who's calling me now? I don't have time to talk to you right now. I like to know those things just because I don't like shitty performance. Thank you. Yeah, my thanks, Roy. Um my tattoo is a breastplate. Yeah, my hair was getting a little fuzzy, so I wanted to take it down and I need to go brush it. I haven't brushed it today. But to be fair, I did get up super late and I've been on here since I got up. So I just put it up temporarily while I'm being a potato. Like I got up, I got up at 11. I'm already ready to take a nap again. Like, I need a foot massage and a piece of Coca-Cola cake. And maybe a few other things that I can't list. Less fuzzy. I'm fucking starving now. Now I want one of those. Did you know that the Cracker Barrel does the custom Coca-Cola cakes? Like, they do whole ass cakes, not just a slice. And of course I know that. Oh yeah, I was supposed to get Tylenol. Got a lot of chats to read, guys. Thanks. I like my shirt too. I really do need to find a snack. I don't want to be famished. Oh my god, that would be fucking amazing, Jackal. I need all of the massages. Like, legit. Hi, Diddle. You can. And of course you may, shoes. I keep getting stuck. I wonder if I can see this whole chat. Whole chat. Instead, I only get to see like bits and pieces of it. Well, if you were definitely under my desk, I would take my socks off. Of course you may, Jacqueline. Forgot to shake up my. Did I shake this up already? I think I'm still fucking spacey. You know, sometimes whenever I take take medicine when I'm sick, it's like my brain is like spacey. Does yours do that? Like, it doesn't always, but just sometimes. It's really weird. Hell yeah, my socks are amazing. They're actually my favorite pair right now. Did I show them to you? These are my Harley Quinn. They have comics on the bottom. You see that? Now, these, I don't even have to wear them for a really long time, and I start to get the impressions from my sock. Can you see that? Oh, yeah, they're Harley Quinn. I love my Harley Quinn socks. And I'll show you guys my tattoo. Now, I know we were talking earlier about tattoos on the hands and feet. I'm going to tell you by far that my foot tattoo was the worst that I've had. And this portion here, you can see that it's worn off. I was thinking about having it touched up the next time I get another tattoo, but I hadn't decided yet. Can you see that? It's something with the material. They're made with like an elastic. But I mean, they're really good boot socks. And if I want some just really cute socks with my Harley Quinn stuff, like my Harley Quinn, whenever I'm doing anything cosplay related, they're really cute for that. Also, sometimes I just like to feel that snug fit, right? Because some socks, like the elasticity wears out so fucking quick. It's just like they fucking fall apart and they become super, super loose, right? Well, these have been pretty fucking good so far. I really like them. And I really love Harley Quinn stuff too. Aw, thanks, Demon, for the rose. So I feel like it makes my feet look a little smaller too. Like socks make my feet look a little smaller. Does it look like that on camera? Of course, Jackal. Now, I can say that I don't have like a complete favorite kind of sock. Sometimes I like long boot socks, sometimes I like ankle socks. So it really just depends. Now, I can say that one of the things I don't like about new socks is when I have to worry about all that fuzz and stuff. Because the first, like, mm, 5 or 6 washings, you could literally still have all that fuzz all over you. And I don't like all that fuzz. But it could be partially just because I have really long fucking toes. So it's like there's more shit that gets in between my toes because they're so fucking long. You know what I mean? Like, can you see that? Because my toes are so long, it's like I'm always like it doesn't get just down in the pit, like between my toes. Because when my toes get sweaty, it gets sweaty all up the inside of them. Like, because there's more surface area. Anyway, a lot more fuzzy stuff because long toes. Yeah. Where am I from? I'm over in Kentucky. Kentucky. Thanks. I love my kimono too. And you're the first person that knew what it was. Oh, yeah, fingers are bad too, but I'm going to tell you that feet are terrible. Thanks. I'm okay. Been better, been worse. How are you? How are you, Diddle? Excuse me. Am I there? I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on with stream, but it's like cutting in and out. So, well, this one is, not my other ones. Oh yeah, I need some Tylenol now. I'm starting to get full on chill bumps. Can you guys see those? Now you can see my arm better. Can you see that? I have chill bumps. Like I'm freezing. My Tylenol's wearing off. Like there's my chair is cracked. It has like little cracks in the seat, but I love this chair so much that I refuse to switch it out. So I'm thinking I just want to reupholster it. Hi guys. How are you? Hold on, I gotta get some Tylenol. My fever's starting back. I can't remember which bag I put it in. No, this one's my. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get Tylenol for whoever is new. This isn't all stream is, I promise. I can't see shit. Oh, I got my earbuds out. Oh. I got major technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on with this stream. Quick question. Hmm. That's weird. Did it send you that message? It's acting really fucking weird. Like, it acts like I'm messaging you, but then it like disappears, which doesn't make any sense. Oh, no clue. I don't know what's going on there. I am 2.5 hours from Louisville. Well, hello, Quincy. Hi, Tyler. You like Illinois? I I don't know how I would feel about Illinois. Oh, I'm gonna plug my laptop up. It's dying. Oh, guys, I took out my tongue ring. I had multiple tongue rings. I I took them out. I was really sad about it, but um, I feel like it's one of those things that was kind of necessary. I had my tongue rings far longer than I didn't have them because I got my tongue pierced when I was 17. Nursing school? What kind of nurse are you going to be, Diddle? You didn't tell me you were going to be a nurse. Congratulations. How long have you been on this adventure? You didn't fucking tell me about it. And I have a sinus infection and an inner ear infection. Fuck me, man. Can't speak for shit. They said that I have an ear infection, but like the outside of my ear, like down in my ear, but the outside of it, not the inner ear, is red. So it's not an infection yet, but it's turning into. So I'm trying to be kind of potato and relax so I don't make myself more susceptible because I haven't. Well, yesterday my voice was 10 times worse than this yesterday. Um, like it was so bad yesterday whenever I would speak, it was like nothing would come out or it would be like sounds or something. Um, the day before yesterday, it was kind of bad, but kind of like it is right now. But then yesterday, it was really fucking bad. Like, and I was really annoyed because I wanted to stream yesterday too, but there was absolutely no way for me to be able to stream and then like communicate effectively. So I slept a lot and was a potato. Um, and the day prior to that was whenever we had that giant storm that fucked everything up too. Um, there was a portion of my cabin that got flooded, and I no longer have my home entertainment center. It got struck by lightning. It's very. I try not to be like, it's okay. It can be replaced. It's fine. It's so fresh, so I'm just a little salty because it just happened yesterday. Yesterday and the day before, there were some pretty bad storms. I think the day before was probably worse. Yeah, because there was more flooding the day before. Yesterday, the cabin didn't get flooded, but everything around it did. And then the day before, everything was flooded. It was bad. I'm getting stuck. Hi, Kevin. Hello. Hello. Well, hello to you too. You're new here, so I'll let you know. Going in. I'm Queen. And if you're not fucking weird, you're not gonna like it here. Because I'm a fucking weirdo. Also, it's in your best interest to be like, well, I don't want to just say submissive because I enjoy switches that lean submissive too. So you gotta be one of those. Or you're probably not gonna like it either. Yes, money. Yes. Hi, Kevin. I feel like I feel like so many people get stuck in what they consider normal to be and what society expects them to be, so they never really find themselves until later in life. I refuse to be that person. I I literally knew almost the full extent of who and what I was when I was a senior in high school. So I was kind of finding myself up to that point. And then by the time I was a senior in high school, oh, I will not, I never told you guys this story about um, the first time I went off on someone, like that I was dating. And it was so funny because that was the moment that um, I kind of realized I was a natural for humiliation and degradation. Um, I was a sophomore. Yeah, I was a sophomore, and I was dating this guy that he's really like self-conscious, and his mom made him that way. Like she's really fucking overbearing. She was anyway. I won't go into that whole rabbit hole, but like she's fucking crazy, like fucking crazy. Well, I dated this guy for it was over a year. Yeah, it was close to a year and a half. We were coming up on 2 years, I think. Yeah, because I'd met him at a college function. I was taking college courses when I was a sophomore in high school. Yeah. Now I was in a program that offered college courses whenever I was a freshman in high school, but I met him in that program, and I was a freshman, he was a junior. Anyway, um, long story short, he decides that he wants to start dating this person that works with him, but he didn't tell me this. He's like, well, I think we just need to take some time apart. And I'm like, what do you mean take some time apart? And he's like, well, um, I think I just need some time to myself. And I was like, you mean you need some time to date somebody that you're working with? And he's like, wait, what? He's like, how did you know? So I was like, um, very fucking annoyed, I guess, because um, I won't take the time to tell you guys all these fucking specifics because there's a lot going on with this situation. But anyway, it boiled down to he lived over an hour away, so it was like an hour drive there, hour drive back. So it wasn't one of those I got to see him every day. He got to see me every day. Well, we were dating. It was a year and a half, almost 2 years, and then he decides he wants to date somebody else, right? So technically he broke up with me, but he had already cheated on me, even though he thought I didn't know. And so as soon as I'm like, well, you just want to date this person that you're working with, and he's like super cryptic. He's like, wait, what? How did you know? And then I go the fuck off. Um, that was the first time I called somebody a little bitch, like literally a little bitch, and this list of other names and shit. And he starts crying, and he said something about me being mean, and I'm like, I'm mean. You you literally like cheat on me. Want to break up because you want to date the person you cheated on me with, and you think I'm mean. Okay. So then it became like a mutual breakup. I was like, yeah, fuck you, bitch. And it was, I want to say 3 months. 3 months, about 3 months go by, and my friends, which also happen to be his friends, because we're in the same college programs, right? Um, program. They start talking to me, asking me if I want to be with him. What? Well, he wanted us to see if, no. But anyway, that little moment was the first time I like made someone cry because of, well, I was in a bad headspace, man. Like, it just goes to show though, like those people that are like, oh, well, if I was this, maybe they wouldn't have cheated. If I was that, maybe they wouldn't have cheated. Maybe if I lost a few pounds, maybe if I was a little more pretty, maybe if I, did this or whatever. No, somebody that's going to cheat, they're going to cheat regardless for multiple reasons. The majority of it boils down to they're insecure. Because even if it's, oh, you don't spend enough time with me, the majority of that roots back to they're insecure because they don't get enough time with you. Like they don't get enough attention and they're insecure with their position, right? Because I've had long term relationships many times in my life. But that was the first time that I like really went the fuck off on anyone because I'm not that kind of person. Um, but anyway, um, everyone that I ever dated, period, like at any point in my life, um, has wanted me to date them later. And the majority of the time that there's a breakup to begin with is because they cheat. Like, I don't understand. I I do understand, but I don't understand, right? So the reason I say this is because um I wouldn't be like physically active with any of my relationships in high school because I was self sufficient. Listen, by the time I was a freshman in high school, I knew where my shit was. I knew how my shit worked. I fucking, you know what I mean? Like, so I didn't need anybody. If I wanted to be with somebody, it's because I wanted to be with them. Well, the majority of my relationships was like a fucking breakup because this person cheated. Partially because maybe they were upset because I wouldn't be intimate, like on a physical level with them. And then the other person was just like, I dated some shitty fucking people. Like, shitty fucking people. But anyway, I say all of that to come back to from that point up to my adulthood now, I've literally only dated one person that didn't cheat on me. No, you tell me how that works. If you go above and beyond for your partners, like, it all boils down to it doesn't matter who you are or what you have going on. It's the other person's fucking problem. Like, there's a lot of fucking people out there. A lot of fucking people. A good example would be, the first lady, the current first lady. She's fucking damn. Not only does she take care of herself, but she is extremely fucking intelligent. Like, she's fucking gorgeous. She has so much shit going for her. But yet, even with all that, a man's gonna be a man. All these insecurities, and that shit bleeds, right? If you don't fix whatever that is, it bleeds. So, my message for all of that is fix your shit. Fix your shit. Because one day, if you don't, you're going to come into contact with a person that is probably better than anybody you dated and better than you deserve. And then they get treated like everybody else. Now, if you're not one of those people and you pay attention to your mates, I'm not saying that you need to like have a shit ton of growth like those people, but you should never feel like you've grown enough. I mean, shit. I feel like I need more growth. And I'm like the best fucking partner you can have. Like, you don't have to worry about satisfaction on any level. Like, legit. And it's because I make shit happen. But circling back around, my point is mental health is not something that people see as a priority, and it should be. Yeah. That's my point. So I'll get off my soapbox now. What? Your subscription is expiring. You better renew. You better renew. Ugh. Sinus infections are gross. Like, I really don't like all the mucus. I can say that my sinus surgery has helped so much. Like, I fully recommend it. Because for a while I was on the fence, right? Especially for the healing process. Because I don't have time. I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time for how long it takes to heal for shit. I don't. I got too much going on. But I ended up having 2 surgeries at once. Um, actually 8 months ago, right? Um, I technically had a nose job. I had a sinus scraping and a extreme deviated septum repair. Like my septum was way fucked up. Um, but it turned out super great. I can fucking breathe, which was fucking crazy because after it was like the first 6-ish weeks. Like after that, whenever the inflammation and stuff went down, I was like, holy fuck. Like to be able, like I took in so much oxygen that it hurt because I was so used to the labor breathing, which is fucking crazy, man. Like I feel like I should be able to run a fucking marathon just on that alone, just because I can breathe now. Um, but my nose feels way better. Like hands down, one of the best fucking decisions. Um, Healing was a little weird, and whenever I went back to the doctor when they did my checkup, they took this. It's like a splint that they put up in your nose whenever you do the septum repair. Um, so essentially, what they had to do was, um, let me okay, let me show you. Let me show you. I'm a visual person. so, so my septum was literally like this. Okay. Can you see that? My septum was literally like this. Like an S. Right? So whenever they went in and cut my septum to repair it, they cut out this bit and this bit, remove those, and then put the other pieces together to make it straight. Um, because if you know anything about like development of cartilage and stuff, they used to take and try to straighten the portions that were fucking bent, right, and then put it back in. The problem is it always goes back to the memory. So kind of like, muscle memory, your fucking cartilage and shit does that too. So um, instead of them going in and just trying to straighten the shit out, they went in and cut those pieces, put the other pieces together. So now my fucking nose is straight, right? And it didn't look like it was crooked to begin with, but excuse me, it was way fucked up, way fucked up. Excuse me, like whenever the doctor was evaluating me for the potential for surgery, he was like, "How many times has your nose been broke?" Um, but now like my passages are open and I can breathe, which is fucking amazing because that ultimately means stronger, faster. I'm gonna beat more ass. Yeah. Hi guys. We're being fucking potatoes because I'm an exhausted, sick. Thanks, Ham. I love my breastplate too. Did you guys see that crazy fucking bitch that stole that baseball from that kid? Like, um, I don't understand how people just do that shit. Like, that I do. I just don't understand how people do that shit. Like, if it came straight to you, like you caught that shit straight on, you fucking touched it, it was in your fucking hands, 100%. You should get it. That ball fell not just where her feet were, right? But on the row down below her where she could not fucking reach at all. And she's fucking short anyway, right? She's not reaching that fucking ball. And everybody, like the one guy that got the ball, ran over. And then there were several other people on the other side that ran over. And they were all like trying to get it, whatever. And the guy that ran the farthest distance, from over there, because it's his kid's birthday. He's trying to get it for his kid. So he grabbed it, took it to his kid, and then that fucking bitch that didn't touch it, it wasn't in her row, it was in the one below. There was no fucking way she was reaching that shit. She goes over and bitches him the fuck out, acting like he did something wrong, like he stole it from her. And she's seen him like point to the kid, like it's a kid's birthday, like let him have the ball. And she's still going the fuck off. So he gives her the ball. She feels like, she won. Goes back and everybody's fucking booing her. Like the people behind her, the whole fucking crowd's like, nah, bitch, you're fucking. So anyway, she ends up being like super shitty and like even goes so far as to cuss out the other people that were also over to get the ball because they were like, why didn't you just let the kid have it? Like I don't know exactly what they said to her, but she went down and bitched them out and stuff, and then went back to her seat and then flipped everybody the fuck off and stuff. But it came out later that she did the same shit at a concert, and it was a kid in a wheelchair. Like, these kind of people keep doing this shit and getting away with it because people let them get away with it. Like, it only takes a couple people standing the fuck up and being like, nah, fuck you, bitch. And the repercussions to stick for it to start going through their fucking thick skull. Now, it ended fucking great. If anybody knows a story, you can go to like social media. You can go to fucking Google and type it, right? Great fucking ending, even though that was fucking shitty. After all that, there was actually like even before everything fucking ended, there was someone that gave the kid a gift bag, and then he actually got to meet and get a signed bat. So getting to meet a player, getting a signed bat, which was really fucking cool. But in addition to that, he also is going to get his shit paid for. So he's going to be getting tickets for MLB, and they got an RV give to them. Like, I like stories like that. Like, this person was very shitty, and some people were down talking that dad for just being like, take it, bitch, instead of fucking fighting her. They were like, oh, he should have been a man, whatever. Well, he's also teaching his child, if you were a parent, a good parent, in my perspective, you would also teach your kids that sometimes there's some shit that's worth more than the confrontation. I'm all about fucking confrontation. Like, fucking step. I'm all about when it's fucking right. For certain situations that it is better to be the bigger person. And that's what he's teaching his kid. Some people were like talking shit, being like negative and stuff. I feel like he did right. I also feel like because he did right, he was rewarded. Like, I'm not saying you always get rewarded and shit, but Like that kid is literally going to get to travel, and I mean, shit, he could catch another one because he's gonna be at all these fucking games. Like, I just felt like it was an amazing story. I like shit like that. I like when, especially whenever somebody's being like shitty to a kid. I like whenever they get something that is not just that could mean a whole lot, like in the moment, but something tangible so that they have a memory of that moment and then they can kind of relive it with whatever that is. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? To me, it makes sense. But anyway, I thought it was fucking amazing. I thought it was an amazing story. Um, I can say that there's been a whole lot of fucking people doing all kinds of crazy shit when it comes to their own kids, though. Like, I can't tell you how many times recently a co host, who are you? I don't know who you are. Um, there's been a lot of shit in the media about people like severely abusing their kids, like to the point of nearly ending their life, or selling their kids, or, ending their kids' lives, or like there's some crazy fucking shit going on. Like, I feel like mental health really needs to be evaluated and looked at. There's too many stressors that's causing people to do stupid fucking shit, man. Have you guys been seeing that? It's been fucking crazy. Like, legit fucking crazy. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Queendom. I know, we're not doing anything exciting. We're just sitting, chilling, and chatting. Because, one, I'm sick, which I still work whenever I'm sick most of the time. But right now, I'm fighting off multiple infections, and I'm streaming on multiple platforms. So, I have to be ugh, friendly to terms of service. You got me? You got me? If you're fucking weird, okay? If you're fucking weird, if you're submissive, or if you are a switch that leans submissive, especially if um the only or one of the few people that you lean submissive for, you're gonna enjoy it here. It's gonna be nice. If you're not, you found the wrong room. So probably want to find another one. Well, hello. Welcome back. I don't know what does your name mean? You gotta stretch, guys. I've been sitting too long. I think my Tylenol is kicking in. I'm starting to get hot. Have to wait for everything to balance out. Maybe it's getting hot. It is. It's 3 o'clock. It's starting to get late or later. What are you guys doing today? What's everybody been up to? What are you doing for your Sunday? I'm being a fucking potato. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do Yeah, I'm definitely fucking hot. I knew I was starting to feel a little rough. Hot chocolate. This is chocolate. You being weird? Hmm? You being weird? Welcome to the queendom. What does your name mean? What's a Locky J? Hi guys. Oh yeah, did I tell you that I took my rings out? I took my tongue rings out, and I still have like I'm trying to think when I took them out. It was a few days ago. I want to say like 4, maybe 4 days ago. But anyway, I can still feel the scar tissue, like healing. My shit heals quick though. Like, you know how some people can take out their um, rings from their body piercings and leave them out for weeks? Hell, I even seen people take shit out for years and leave it out. I can't take mine out for an hour or it's literally fucking healing. Um, it's fucking annoying sometimes. And as soon as I take my shit out, it's like it starts that closing up process. Hi. I think I've sat still too long. My brain is starting to move too fast. But we've been here for 2.5 hours, which is fucking huge for me. So definitely pros. Um, I was trying to spend more time on stream talking to you guys. So with me hitting 2.5 hours, I feel accomplished for that. I do think I'm gonna have to go find something to do though. Like I know I'm supposed to be a potato, but I'm starting to get stir crazy. Do you guys do that? But it used to be far worse. My medicine definitely helps. Like some people like to talk shit about ADHD medication. They're like, "Oh, you don't really need that, whatever." Um, but some of us, it was literally a life changer. Like before, if I sat in my seat for an hour without moving, that was good. Like that was typical for me. After an hour, it became a huge fucking struggle. Like it's extremely rare. It was extremely rare for me to sit somewhere for more than an hour without being fucking like frustrated or um like stir crazy. Like I don't get it's not that I get like frustrated necessarily with someone or some kind of shit. It's the fact that my brain feels like I could be doing something else that's more productive. And then I start getting like frustrated because I can't do or I'm not doing those things. Like whenever I was sick, it was hell. I don't know how people sit still. I am shooting for fucking amazing, Sid. Shooting for fucking amazing. How are you? What are you up to? What are you doing today? Um, but yeah, now that I have my medication for ADHD, I have been able to sit for 2 hours, which is double what I could before. Like, that's huge for me. And a lot of people don't see that as a huge thing, but for me, it is. Um, I used to be fortunate to be able to sit still 30 minutes. And then I finally got to where I could do it for like an hour. The only time I was able to like really sit still was if I was gaming, because my brain is focused. You know what I mean? And then whenever it's focused, I can just exist and pay attention to whatever it is. But other than that, I could not sit still to save my fucking life. Hi, Liz. Do I know you? I don't know if I know you. I don't remember your name. I have to get up to check that chat because I have tons of chats up. So it's like one of the chats is behind my other monitor because, yeah. Where the fuck did you go, Sid? And I know not everyone has that fucking problem. If you don't, good for you. Okay? Good for you. I'm glad you don't know the struggle. But some of us do have that problem. Okay? Hi, guys. What are you doing today? Well, I'm going to tell you, um, the kennel isn't for everyone. Forgot to put my socks back on. I did get really, really hot, though. I think I'm finally starting to level out. My Tylenol is kicking in. So it's like I'm burning up right now, but should be able to even out in a minute. Hi, guys. What's everybody doing today? What are you into? What have you been up to? I sound gross because I am gross. I'm sick. I do need more antibiotics, though. See, I had to have a root canal. I had to have a root canal um, because my tooth was fucked up. It had you know those silver fillings like the concrete shit that they put in to fix it. To there was a doctor that went fucking dentist that went fucking crazy on my teeth whenever I was younger. Like as soon as I got my permanent teeth, like this motherfucker fucked all of my molars up. But I don't blame my parents because they were not educated enough to know. But anyway, um, the tooth, this molar ended up breaking. There was a portion of it that broke, but when it broke, it like splintered down inside of it, right? So it wasn't like the whole top of it that broke, it was the edge of it, and then it took the portion that was down into it, touching the root. So when it broke off, you had to look kind of at an angle to really see it or whatever. But it left my nerve exposed. I ended up getting like a minor infection and shit, and they had to do a root canal. Anyway, um, I had that infection and then an ear infection at the same time. I had antibiotics that were like clearing those up. Started to feel a little bit better, and then I got another infection. Like my fucking sinuses get infected. But with the sinus surgery, there's more potential for that just because my passages are actually open now. Don't tell me to what fucking do. You know where the fuck you are? Come on now. If you don't know, go educate yourself. Because that's not how you get anything from me. Trying to decide if I want some DoorDash. Get some lunch delivered because I don't feel like cooking. And we have that now. We joined the 90s finally. It's so fucking crazy to me. I mean, I'm glad we did, you know. I'm glad it's available here. But it's only like limited stuff. You can't have it from like anything and everything. I think they do DoorDash for um, Wendy's and McDonald's. The Mexican food places, we have two of them. The dollar store? What else? I think Long John Silver's, they do that. Oh, and Burger King. They do Burger King. And Little Caesars. I don't know of any of the other ones. But anyway, we at least have it going. Yes, my tattoo goes down to my foot. I was thinking about getting um, a similar tattoo on the other side or doing something just completely different. Like, I thought about getting Carnage on my left leg, but I go back and forth. Like, I also go back and one of the reasons I go back and forth is because I also look at it like I like the balance, which seems weird when you think about it from someone else's perspective, because for balance, you think of like symmetry. Uh, for me, the balance is one of the reasons that I got the tattoo in the first place, because it's like it's a venom tattoo. It's not a vine. Um, to me, it's like everybody has that little bit of I guess people would call it all different kinds of stuff. That little bit of extra, like bad, stereotypical, like degenerate, or um, like serial killer, like aggressive, like the more, um, I guess, aggressive parts of humanity. And that's what it represents, right? For me, it's literally like that tries to spread, but it doesn't engulf. Does that make sense to you? Did I explain it in a way that makes sense? Sometimes the way I say shit is very confusing for people because my brain works so different. Well, you haven't earned that, so let's talk about it when you do. Okay? Well, I thought about getting Carnage on the other side just because um, I wanted to ultimately get a face on my thigh here, with my Venom tattoo completely covering it, right? But I never officially decided on it. It's just been something that I've been considering for the past 6 years because I consider tattoos forever before I get them. Well, hello. We only like weird and kinky fuckers in here. So if that's not you, you're lost. Literally. But if you are, you'll want to follow. Because I have the best room. Ask anyone that matters. I think um, what I wanted to do on my left leg, if I didn't do Carnage, was a bondage piece. I wanted to have a. I think I've described it for this chat in the past. I don't think I have for these two. Hell yeah, it hurt. Like the top of the foot down here is miserable. This is miserable. This portion here sounds really weird, but it wasn't as bad as right above it. And then it got okay by the time it got here to my ankle. But like this down was fucking miserable. Like miserable. And it was so bad. Listen, I am a fucking stone. Like I don't move. Somebody's tattooing me, I am you can't ask for better. Like an artist couldn't ask for better. But um I wasn't voluntarily moving my foot, but the nerves were like jerking. And I was literally holding my foot like this, trying to keep it still so that it wouldn't be like moving in a way that it caused the lines to fuck up, or like um like the coloration and shit to not be where it was supposed to be. So it was bad. Like at one point I was literally like this, trying to keep it from moving at all. But it was like, it was bad. Um After you get past a certain point though, it stops twitching, which sounds weird. The only people I ever knew of that didn't really have like difficulty with a foot tattoo was somebody that had nerve damage on their foot. But yeah, it definitely is not one of those areas that makes you feel the goods. I can say that thighs are, however, um, especially like the backside of my thighs. I was trying to think the most like chemically inducing, like enjoyable tattoo. Hmm. I want to say a portion of my head tattoo and my thighs. And one side was like more sensitive than the other. Yeah. And the others were like good and okay or whatever, but like enjoyable. I would definitely say thighs are probably way up there. And then my head. I really enjoyed all the way until like here. And then the farther you go back, the worse it gets. So just throwing that out there for someone that wants a head tattoo. Um, don't get anything lower than the top of your ears going back until you've had several tattoos. And don't get a foot tattoo for your first tattoo. The majority of the people that I have met, that I've encountered, like on a professional level or in a personal kind of level, have not gotten any more tattoos if that was their first. Because in their head, they associate, well, all of the other ones are going to feel like this. No, they don't. No, they don't. Now, I do know a lot of people said that they have a lot of pain associated with their ribs. I did have pain, but not a lot of pain associated with mine. I have several rib tattoos. I have them on the sides of my ribs and then on the tops of my ribs. But um, I don't, excuse me, I don't think the ribs were as bad for me. Now, everybody's going to be a little different. Don't think that everything I'm telling you is going to be exactly what you feel either. It's a little different. Well, hello. Welcome to the Queendom. Are you coming to say hi? I think I'm going to get off and go eat. I've been streaming for 3 hours. That's a lifetime for me. It's a lifetime for me. Mm. I don't like to leave like water or spit or anything on the top of my bottle. I think I'm gonna go water food. Playing on my candle. Did you guys ever dip your fingers in wax as kids? Well, you're late to the show. Okay. Okay. Because I'm gonna go get food. I'm starving. Starving. I think maybe I'll come back later because I'm not really gonna be doing a whole lot today. I'm gonna be a potato, so I can try to get rid of this infection. I'm gonna chill, but I need like 10 chill pills because I don't know how to do that. Anyway, I will see you guys in a couple hours before we go eat, and then um, try to get a few things taken care of. There was like too many customs. Yeah. And I need to go check all my emails too, so I can try to get my schedule for the next month. Bye, guys. Bye. I will see you later, though. I will definitely be here later because I need entertainment. Thanks. What's your name? Paul Raider Man? Is that like your real name? Paul Raider Man? Nice to meet you. I'm gonna go take a break, go decide what I want to eat, try to do a little bit of that, and get some stuff together for work. And then I'll see you guys in a couple hours because whenever I go to sit back down, I'm gonna be a potato, and yeah, you guys can come chill with me while I'm being a potato, so I don't feel like I'm completely wasting my time. Yes, you will. Maybe I'll put some makeup on too. I don't know. I'll think about it. I could just continue to wear my jammies all day and not put makeup on. I'll see you guys later. Remember, stay hydrated. Okay? Okay, okay. And as always, stay frosty. Good night, guys. Well, not good night. I'll see you later. Well, the buds not very good. Now here. I'll see you guys later. Um, if you message me on any platform and I haven't got back to you yet, is probably because I haven't been on that platform in weeks, or I was just recently there and didn't get to go through all of my messages. So I will be getting to you. I promise. I always review all of my shit. It's just a matter of I've been really fucking slow, man. Like really fucking slow. But I didn't forget you. I promise. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Again, remember to stay hydrated. And as always, stay frosty.